Gay.
You're the fucking most gay guy on the planet. I'm not so.
It's an honor for me.
He's got the right colour shoes.
I just saw this cars as a spectator, and now I can sit in a real race car.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Do you actually fit in there?
Yeah, it's.
Come on, let's see the handy footwork then, Senna.
Yeah.
No, okay, that didn't really happen. Decent. Well, you're going to be P1, without a doubt.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Sub 8 in the wet.
Yeah.
Full GP circuit included.
Yeah.
Love it.
Being number 1 at V4 class.
Yeah, easily. I mean, if no one else was running, yeah.
And now, let's start with the interview.
No, it's a bit warm. Right then, so we're in Ringfreaks. We've got a lot of helmets here, but we've got another helmet right here. Ray, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm not too bad at all, thank you very much. So you've got your new office at Ringfreaks. I haven't actually been here before. It's much bigger than the old place.
It is.
This is a nice little setup. Do you want to talk about this first? This
Sure.
is what obviously you practice for VLM.
Of course. This is where
All the magic happens.
this is where amateurs become real race car drivers. Actually.
Okay. When's that going to happen for you?
Never.
Okay. You're also in Club 1000.
Of course. That's why
Sponsored by
I'll
the
never
hat.
become a real race car driver.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 1000cc, you're doing it with a lot of power there. So, you're here working for Ringfreaks. How long have you been working for them now?
Since the beginning of the season, actually. So,
Yeah.
since January. Yeah.
Nice. And how many cars have you got renting out?
At the moment, we have 9 cars finished.
Right.
A couple more cars to come.
England does really nice work on the cars. His cages are immense.
Yeah. The cage are all FIA spec cages.
Yeah.
So.
I've seen the cars downstairs, but most of them are on track, but we've got a few on the wall here. So what have we got? E90, 325 and 330?
Correct.
You've got your 36, which has been around for years. Have you got two 36s or just one?
We have 2 E36s. We will have a third one very soon, actually.
Okay, and all the rest are Clios?
All the rest are Clios. Yeah.
Okay, what are they, 200s?
Clio RS200s, Clio 3s. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Clio 3s. All right, nice one. Why don't we go downstairs and have a look at some of the cars?
Sure.
So, a VW Passat diesel on a British plate. Tell me about this one. This looks like a beast.
So this is very simple to explain. As most of our customers, they are quite realistic and they know that they have no insurance on British plates.
Yep.
So they come to rent our cars, which are on German plates.
Yeah, no insurance on British plates. We'll just leave that bit out because I
Okay,
drive a
let's not
British
talk
car.
about British things.
So, the 330.
Yep.
Tell us about it.
So it's at the moment the fastest car we offer. If you want to know about power and everything, it has 260 whatever horsepower.
It's a
Fast
standard M52 engine. There's nothing
standard
done.
M52 engine.
Yep.
Box standard.
It's a really lightweight engine now. I think it's the lightest six-cylinder BMW ever made.
Correct.
Alley block, magnesium header.
Aluminium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really light.
So the biggest upgrades on this car is obviously the FIA spec roll cage, bucket seat, 6-point harnesses. Obviously, we improved the brakes on it as well.
What brakes are you running on it?
Arc racing pads.
Okay, so
So
you've got the
this-
standard card, the standard disc with what pads, yeah?
Correct, because we're running this car in VLN and RCN in V production class.
Yep.
So we need to keep all that stuff.
V4?
V5 is this.
V5, beg your pardon. Okay, and what suspension is it running?
This is a tricky question, actually.
Is that a question I maybe shouldn't have asked?
Correct.
Okay,
But
it's got some
I will-
suspension on it, that's fine. We'll ignore that one. This is our Motec alloys.
Yes,
A friend
Motec
of mine
alloys.
wants to get some of these.
They're good.
Yeah, they were a little bit heavier than the Apex that he's got at the moment, but they're really strong.
They are really strong. We tested them because I was never a fan of Motec, to be honest. And we tested them a couple 100 laps.
Yeah.
Still in one piece. So all
And
good.
still round.
Yeah, and still round. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
2 of my wheels are still round as well. The other 2, not brilliant.
That's okay.
Right then. And what's the weight on the car?
This car weighs about 1,380 kilograms.
Has to, obviously, you
Has
pass the
to
weight.
for the rules of the
Yeah.
racing, but
what-
it's quite okay actually. You don't
Yeah.
feel it that much.
What tyres do you run in class?
In class, we have to run the Hankook,
Yep.
so the Hankook slicks
Yeah.
for tourist drives and track days even.
808.
808 hours.
That's a good inter tyre.
Well, it works for
It
everything.
works in almost any conditions.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's fair enough.
Yeah.
As a rental car, I can understand that. And also, they're not that expensive. How many laps do you get out of a set of tyres?
It depends who's driving it.
Okay,
But
if you were
realistically-
driving it
50.
until you hit the barrier.
I'm not the want crashing.
Sure, right, okay. And what sort of, I mean, if you were to time, what sort of B2G times would you get on this?
Well, on a track day,
when timing's allowed on a track day.
when
So
timing
if
is
you were
allowed-
doing DN19 the other month, what sort of times would you have got?
this car will do low 740s.
Low 740s. That's pretty decent, all things considered. Has it got a diff in it, or is it still open?
No, open diff.
Standard ratio as well.
All standard.
That's not bad at all.
The car actually did in RCN, so the full Nordschleife lap. The fastest lap time we've seen so far in this car was below 8 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's going so.
That's quite fast.
That's not too bad at all. Right then, let's have a look at the Clio. So, how many Clio 200s did you say you had?
At the moment, 3.
Okay.
3
and
already.
they're obviously pretty popular because 2 of them aren't here.
Yes, and this one will go out in a couple minutes.
Is it the cheapest car you rent out?
No, actually not.
What's the cheapest?
The E36.
Oh, the E36s. How much are the
E36s?
E36s?
149 for 2 laps.
And these?
169 for 2 laps.
Okay. All right. No worries. Yeah. Let's have a little look inside. I love these. These are a great bit of kit. If you want a front-wheel drive car, just for the Nordschleife, these are absolutely awesome bits of kit.
Yeah.
Are you having any problems with gear synchros, just out of interest?
Well, we fixed that issue.
Ah, okay.
Yes, because this is why we're called Ringfreaks a bit, I think. So we have an engineer, not mechanics. We work with engineers, and they found what the problem was on the synchros. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they fixed it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Also, clutch bearings. We found a way to fix those as well.
I didn't know there were an issue on these.
Yeah.
What, thrust bearing on the clutch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Because they're made from plastic, believe it or not.
Really?
Yes.
That's heat tolerant. And what sort of times are you doing? Again, if you were timing, what sort of times with
if
these?
I was lap timing in a Renault Clio 3 RS, roughly a bit below 8 minutes.
That's not bad at all, actually. Yeah, they're a great car. And you run these on 808s as well?
Yeah.
Are you sponsored by Motec Alloys or something? What's this all about?
Well,
You're clearly getting these for some sort of discount, Ray. I'm not buying it.
it's just we want our cars to be the same. That's all.
And
As similar as possible.
any accidents with clients?
Well, actually, since you're mentioning this,
That was you parking it.
this is actually not an accident. This is a typical plastic bumper case.
Really?
Yes.
That's French quality right there.
Yes, French quality right there.
Oh, I've fixed it almost instantly.
Yeah, that's how.
Just stand like
Well
that.
done.
Give me a job. Fully qualified engineer. Nice one. And are these running completely standard engine?
Yeah.
You can't do a whole lot to these anyway. Standard exhaust, or have you decatted?
Well, they're decatted.
Okay.
But we didn't decat them.
We'll edit that part out.
Do that.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you got, what is it, Race Logic?
No, AIM.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So we run AIM in all the cars because it's a simple data logger. It can log
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
So we know everything that's going on with our cars.
You can tell when it was money shifted and to what RPM it was money shifted
Exactly.
to.
Everything. So we
Have you had any issues like that where
course.
customers have come back and gone, yeah, I got first instead of third?
Of course we have. This is why I explained this in a briefing video as well, because
Ah.
1 out of 30 rentals, there is a guy misshifting. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus, that's not the best. So a couple of engines get taken apart every season?
Well, sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're
Sometimes
less
you bend the
lucky.
valves, sometimes you don't.
Exactly. So,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And are you thinking about getting any more cars?
Of course.
What are you going to get?
We have one surprise that I'm not allowed to talk about.
Come on, you can tell me. I'm a friend.
It will be for mostly American market.
Okay, you just whisper it in my ear. A Mustang? Fuck, that's going to kill everyone.
No. So we're planning to have one car automatic because all our cars are manual, and we get a lot of requests for automatic
really?
cars. Yeah. So we have to give in. So we will
Okay,
have
fair enough.
1 or 2 automatic cars.
Do you get a lot of American clients coming down
Yes.
there? Well, hopefully that'll
Yeah,
increase
really a
with
lot.
automatic.
A lot. Yeah.
Okay,
And
fair enough.
We will also build a couple more Clios. 2 more will come, and 1 more E36 and 1 more E90.
Is this all by the end of this season, or is this in preparation for 2019?
This is preparation for next season.
For 2019,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And what about the off-season? How busy are you on the off-season?
Building cars.
For racing and for...
Racing and for touries and track days and whatever, so yeah.
And are you flat out at the moment? You've got a lot of room in the workshop, I noticed, so
have
you
a
need
lot
to
of-
fill that up.
Well, we store cars here as well.
Yes.
So now a lot of cars are taken for the terrorist drives. But yes.
And if anyone does want to store their car here, how much would it cost them a month?
119 euros a month.
119 euros a
Yes.
month. That's not bad, considering you save that on fuel when you drive over. Well, you don't drive over. Fly cheaply to Cologne. Do you do pick up from Cologne? Just out of interest. Airport.
I don't like to drive too close, but yes.
You
if
used
want,
to.
Of course.
I know you used to.
If you want to, we do that, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So there we go, guys. If you want to keep a car at the ring, not only do you not put the miles on it taking it back home, but it's ultimately cheaper as well. You don't have to pay the channel tunnel or the fuel. And Ray will come and pick you up.
And it's safely stored.
Yeah, and free cigarettes. Obviously, Smokey Ray gives out free cigarettes to all his clients.
Yeah, whatever.
Nice and Ray,
Not
really
that I'm
appreciate it.
sponsored by Marlboro.
No,
or
of
something.
course not. Because sponsorship in racing is illegal these days, right?
However, if Marlboro sees this video and they would like to sponsor me, welcome.
For VLN then, one race, Ray. What are we looking at, price-wise?
To make it easy, the 325 B4 class, which is the biggest class in VLN actually, the price would be 7,000 to 8,000 euros for the full car.
Okay.
So full race, arrive and drive. You can divide it with as many drivers as you like. Well, up to 3 actually.
With
but
full support.
With full support, catering included, everything included, entry fees, fuel, car, everything.
Awesome. How many drivers do you have at the moment?
At the moment, we have 2 drivers for a full season, and we have about 6, 7 guest drivers.
Guest
at the moment.
drivers.
Yeah.
Do you need an extra guest driver?
With the correct budget, yes.
Okay, and do you do a mates rates just out of interest?
For you, I will do the best rate possible.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
It's only 50% more expensive.
Really?
Yes.
Lovely. Thank you very much for that, Ray. Appreciate it. And just out of interest, did you have an accident with the wing mirror?
No, this was actually done on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Reason?
Because we're crazy sometimes.
Okay. Yeah,
So
that
we're
makes
like
sense.
2 yellow mirrors, it's 2 yellow.
Yeah, I
Two
was going
black
to say.
mirrors, that's 2 tuning.
Do you know what? You're right. Having the black mirror does break up the yellow contrast. I can barely notice this car is yellow just because of that black wing mirror.
Exactly what we thought as well.
Yeah, I'm glad you're on the same page there. Dude, it's been a pleasure.
Yes,
and can I have a
sure.
cigarette, please? Take care, guys.